Yo, we're here. I had to try to beat the. How y'all doing? We are here. We are here. We are here. I had to try to beat the intro music because I don't want any beef with the people over their music or any conflict. So we're here. We are here for NXT. This is the first time I'm doing a live watch along for NXT. So hello, how are you doing? Oh, Carmen is fighting. She is definitely fighting back. So we're gonna see what it's giving. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, she definitely had to get out of that one. Like, that was crazy. I think all this is doing is making Stephanie mad. I think this is only making Stephanie mad. I agree with Booker. You got to give Carmen a lot of credit right now. She's definitely showing out against Stephanie. The question is this going to end in a 1, 2, 3, or is this going to end in a disqualification? Ooh. Yeah, Fallon is not happy about this one. This is a moment of a lifetime, but I can really say Carmen is showing out as I'm trying to move my lights over. Ooh, nobody home. At least they didn't knock into the damn announce table. I mean, the NXT ones aren't reinforced, but SmackDown and all that, they're reinforced. And we're going picture in picture. I gotta appreciate the shows that are still on like network television or on cable because at least we get to see the full matches. The downside of Raw being on the downside of Raw being on Netflix is we don't really get to see the full matches. Like they don't get to show us that. We don't get to see the full promos sometimes. It's just like what's the point? But I can say Carmen getting this chance to just like showcase what she can do. I don't know if she's gonna win. Maybe she does, maybe she doesn't, maybe this ends in a disqualification. It's definitely showing, hey, we got more talent. We are the best women's division in the world. Here are some more of our talented women. Let them show what they can do. And she she's no slouch in the ring. She's not just letting, Stephanie just run through her. She's fighting back and she's taking it to Stephanie. But granted, based off what I'm watching, it's only making Stephanie more angry at her to like the look she had when she hit her or when she kicked her. Oh, like I know she didn't just kick me. I'm actually enjoying this. It's also good to see Stephanie get in the ring and mix it up with some other people other than Fallon, other than Cora, other than Roxanne, other than Giulia. I'm actually enjoying seeing that. Now the question is, now that Jordan Grace is here, is she going after Stephanie, or is Stephanie going to continue with this kind of like, y'all get an opportunity, y'all come at me, you bet not miss, or is it going to be Jordan versus Giulia? Who knows? But we are picture in picture, so I'm trying to pay attention. Oh hell, the commercial is on. I'm trying to pay attention to everything that is happening right now. So if I'm looking crazy, I'm looking at the picture portion of the action that's going on. Carmen is really like pulling some of this. She's trying to put everything in the kitchen sink into this match. A man outside the ring cheering for her, that's always a good thing. Ooh, you know what? I would love to see maybe an open challenge for like the Women's United States championship and Intercontinental Championship. Maybe like an open challenge. I know Chelsea Green wanted to do that with some of the former Divas champions. Maybe some of the NXT girls, possibly, who haven't got like a real chance or whatever. They're back. Ooh. Mm. Ooh. Now I just want to know, in that particular move that Stephanie pulls out, who's taking the brunt of that? Is it her? Like, is Stephanie taking the brunt of that with like the knees and everything, or is Carmen or whoever ends up in that move? Are they taking the brunt of it with the head smacking on the mat? Mm. Stephanie just ate that hit. Child, Mr. Announcer Man, please don't bring up the Liv Raquel Glow S type situation. I want Dom to stay out of women's business. Ooh. Mm-mm. Mm. Eat the heat. Ooh. Woo! He couldn't save her for that. Woo! Mm-mm. Baby, she came off the. Carmen must have did her homework because Stephanie was coming off for a springboard and she hit her with a super kick. Listen, I tried to post a video about my favorite moments as a YouTube short, but I was using GIFs and it's like, no, you can't use GIFs. This is honestly Open and close the show with the girls sometimes. That's all y'all got to do. Open the show with the girls, close the show with the girls. Because they're going to put on a show every single time, no matter what the roster is. Mm. Ooh. Woo. I know that had to hurt. I know that had to hurt Stephanie. Well, Carmen that had to hurt, but I know Stephanie was like maximum amount of pain. SBB. Stephanie hits the SBB and she picks up the win. Honestly, this was a great, first title defense. It wasn't like, ooh, I'm gonna run over Carmen. Carmen was actually fighting back, so you actually want to see that in a title defense, so nobody can say nothing bad about you. So nobody can say nothing bad about you. I think Carmen has more. Well, everybody has more learning and growing to do. I'm not just gonna say Carmen. I'm gonna say to both of them. Stephanie is already like highly decorated, but I could see more happening. Who it is? Who it be? Is it Juliet? Girl, it's Juliet. Girl, what you doing out here? What we doing? Title for title? Champion versus champion? Juliet want to become 2 times? Stephanie want to become 2 times? What we doing? Or is she coming to congratulate her friend on her first title defense? Child, the people is cussing again, unfortunately. Anytime y'all hear the TV just out and it wasn't me, where I'm like, oh, it's a commercial, it's because the people are cussing. Oh, yeah, I should have muted. I'm not that fool with the people and the music. Uh-oh. Well, uh-oh. The girls are fighting. Ooh. Friendly competition. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Title for title, champion for champ versus champion. Are we getting this as like an NXT show, or is this gonna be stand and deliver? The Hard Boys, Santino, Hardys. Uh oh. Uh oh. Oh, Lola Vice versus Miss NXT. Messy. Oh, Well, Lexus told y'all. Everybody talking about the ruler versus sorry. Everybody talking about the ruler versus Moose, which is gonna be a good match whenever we do get it. I'm not sure when it's supposed to be. Is that gonna be like a TNA pay-per-view, or is that gonna be like an NXT PLE, or is that just gonna be like one of the shows? We'll see what happens there. Let's talk about Stephanie versus Carmen. I actually enjoyed the match. It was a solid first title defense. Carmen wasn't like a slouch in the ring. It wasn't a situation of, oh, Stephanie just ran over her and it's just like, boom, I'm the champion. No, Carmen was fighting back. Both of them have, so like, as you get older, you're never too old to learn new tricks, especially if you're a wrestler. So they're gonna like pick up things. They're gonna change up their offense, their defense. But I thought, here's my thing. I thought, and maybe Stephanie and Fallon are over in the sense of that whole story, because I thought, uh, fatal influence is gonna come out and cause a disqualification. But I'm glad that it was just like 1, 2, 3. They fought it out, they duked it out, they opened the show, and they actually put on a really great show. It wasn't like the match was, oh, it's too fast or it's too slow. It actually had, for me, Carmen and Stephanie had the pace that I like with matches. I don't really like when matches go way too fast, and I really don't like them when they go way too slow. They had the perfect pace, and we ended with, okay, it's clean win, it's a clean loss. What does that mean for Carmen? Is she going to try to come back for the championship? Is she going to get another opportunity at the championship? Is she going to say that, oh, I lost because I was still recuperating from what Fatal Influence did to me last week? Where do we go with Carmen? And then we already know where we're going with Stephanie. Giulia and Stephanie claim that they are the best champions. I'm the best champion. No, I'm the best champion. Well, my nickname is Champion of Champions. So what are we going to do about that? Champion versus champion, title for title. What it is, what's up, what's happening, what's going on? Who's going to be a double champion? Who's going to get out there and show up and show out? Where do we see them like take that? Is it going to be weeks of building up? Because Stand and Deliver Stand and Deliver is next month. Because next month, we're just gonna put it like this: not March. February is almost over. Happy Black History Month. We're heading into March. So, are we gonna build to Stephanie versus Giulia at Stand and Deliver, and then one of them becomes a double champion, or are we gonna see this on one of the NXTs leading up to that? I have questions. Because Stephanie says she did champions at champion. She's like the champion of champions. And I'm rooting for the girls. I'm always going to root for the girls. I want the girls to show up and show out at all times. And I want them to actually get their fair TV time and get like real stories that have a vision and have a pace to them and have a beginning, middle, and an end. That's where we're going with this. So I actually did enjoy Stephanie versus Carmen. We'll see what happens with everybody involved, but now we know that possible Stand and Deliver matchup is Giulia versus Stephanie. Now we got Miss NXT versus Lola Vice, because Lola Vice wants to fight, and Miss NXT and Santino was like, we're busy right now, so come back later. And Lola was like, mm-mm. Don't tell me you busy and can't do nothing for me. Since you want to dismiss me, which I'm starting to figure that Lola Vice as the character does, as the wrestler, the persona, does not like to be dismissed or to have people in her business. And you dismissed her. Now she want to fight you. And then Lexus King is trying to put on for the city. He's the Heritage Cup winner. He's going up against Moose. He want to put on for the city. The Hardy Boys are here. The girls are fighting. And then that crew of people, the crew that beat up on Overfemi, beat up on the NXT champion at Vengeance Day, they kill whatever. Who this? I have this muted. Like I said, I have this muted just for the simple fact that I don't want to get. Oh, you played our music. No, no. Oh, it's Lexus King. Oh, I thought he was going to do the little sweep over his chair. I thought they was going to do that. Y'all set me up. We're going to put them right here. We're just going to, take up this space. I like when he, he pop up and it's just like, we're going to ease him over with the chair. So he's here. He's got the Heritage Cup. He's trying to put on for the city. It's going to be him versus Moose. Moose from TNA. And he's going for the X Division Championship. I'll say this. I wonder what the stories, not stories, the creative with NXT and TNA. Will we ever get creative with NXT and TNA? Will we ever see any titles change hands between the talent? And will it be that somebody from NXT is a TNA champion? Will we ever see someone from TNA be a NXT champion? I have questions. I ask a lot of questions. Okay, Moose is hyping himself up. He ready. He hype. He ready to go. I like this robe. I like this robe. He got TNA on his back. He got TNA on his shoulders. I don't know who made your. Is this a Sandra original? Nah, he might have somebody else make his stuff. But I feel like Sandra will really like put in some work and give him some like huge. Oh, he does have TNA on his back. Lexus King is holding the, he's holding the Heritage Cup like it's his baby, and it's so cute. TNA X Division Championship. Hometown boy. Lex's friend, I'm gonna just tell you this now. The hair was kind of a miss for me. I don't think you want to get to a chopping match with a man like Moose, because all he did was brush it off. It is a growing list for me of people like when they give chops, I won't take chops from them. Moose is on that list of people now. Mm. No, he too big to be doing that. Ooh. Moose is too big for you to be trying to pull him down. Okay, he got too much strength in them thighs. That's what it is. Oh! It's been a minute since I have followed TNA. I didn't know Moose was gonna get up and hit a drop kick. Moose! Now you got the people cussing Moose. Moose, how you get up there? Moose don't play no games. Oh, yeah, that's right. Baby Moose got up there, hit a drop kick. It was like, it's nothing. Woo, Alexis. Ooh, I know that back hurts. I believe so, sir. I believe so. Well, woo. Okay. I guess Lexus is finally understanding. For a man like Moose, you can't just hit and think, "Oh, I got it." You gotta hit him a couple of times, knock him down. Because if not, Moose just gonna ragdoll you. He gonna show you I can high fly with the best of them. Uh-oh. Moose hurt. Is it the back Moose? Because I saw him just walking over to the corner. Catch your breath. Ah, he's a former football player. Makes sense. Ooh. Ooh. Lexus. Where? Hey, Double C. Hello, hello, hello. Lexus, you're just gonna let him beat you like that? Oh Lord. Ring awareness, friend. I know you got it. How that back feel? It's on fire, ain't it? I know it is. Moose is just like at this point he's playing with his food. Save. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe and Trey. Lexus is just army crawling back into the ring because it's just like, friend, I feel like maybe we should have went with a different hairstyle for this match. Now you got him by the nose. Oh, you just diabolical, Moose. I understand that Lexus is, hair fade and the the facial hair and everything gives heel, but he just a sweet baby angel. You got to get the fuck up off him, okay? Get off of him. Shout out to Moose. I might start recording TNA and talking about it more. I didn't know he was doing it like this. Lexus, get mad. Get upset. Feel it in your spirit. Fight back. He got height on you, but fight back. He did. Oh, that's embarrassing as hell. The man is just taking his foot and just kicking you in the face. Kicking you while you're down. Ooh, you're fighting back. It's going to take a lot to knock that down. Woo! Baby, Lexus finally dug deep. He finally got mad enough. I guess it was the man kicking you while you was down that did it for you. But I support it. Oh. I mean, you can feed off the energy, but don't get distracted. You still got to fight this man. I think John Cena will go after the TNA World Title at WrestleMania. I'm kind of hoping that it's him versus Joe Hendry. He breaks the record and gets number 17 with the TNA World Championship. I would love to see that. Mm. Woo! Agile, versatile, heavyweight. He need to fly, he will. Oh, Moose! Well, Meatlex is king. You probably know him already. But Meatlex is king. He not just gonna give up without a fight. Know that. You might have hit him with the 1-2 punch combo, a 2 piece of the biscuit, but he gonna get back up again. He light on his feet. I tell you that. I think Lexus, if you fight someone like Moose, you get into a ring with someone like Moose, you gotta move fast because he kind of moves. As you look at him, if you pay attention to Moose, he kind of like it's like a half second, he don't move slow. It's just like a half second he takes before he starts to do whatever he's doing. So anybody in the ring, I would believe would have to move just a little, take that half second and really just like take it to him. What the hell type of spear was that? Speared him and then rolled over and got back up on his feet. Lexus put on a hell of a fight. Honestly, I'd love to see them run this back. But I know it's going to be him versus Oba Femi, possibly at Stand and Deliver. Here come Oba. Here come Oba. I'm not playing with y'all in this music. Here he come, because you know Moose, she kind of got into Oba's business, and Oba had to pop up on you on TNA one good time to let you know what it is. What's up? Oh, so we don't have to. Okay, I'm liking this. We don't have to have I'm looking at the ring and I like the fact that we have that walkway straight to it. Mm. I, for one, am just enjoying Oprah. Oh, so Stephanie. Okay, let me mute this. I forgot about Roadblock. Yeah, they're heading to Madison Square Garden. So it's going to be Stephanie and Giulia in Madison Square Garden, and it's going to be Oba versus Moose in Madison Square Garden for Roadblock. Ooh, baby, this is about to get hella messy. Moose can move in the ring. Yes, this was a really good match. Moose can move in the ring. I see, just like looking at him when he's like in the ring, like he can move. He's really nimble on his feet. He has a half second, and if you're fighting him for a championship or just in a match, use that half second. Sean is a cult leader. He's a cult leader. Sean's a cult leader. Did she go dark with hair? Mm, that's gonna be messy as hell. But this is definitely gonna be messy. Jordan Grace is, I believe, next up. Do I have a picture of Jordan? Yes, I do. We're gonna leave her here because I believe Jordan is next up. Sean Spears is a cult leader. At one point, Karrion Kross was the best cult leader to ever do it. He is definitely giving General Hospital Shiloh, aka the current Drew, down there to General Hospital. Karrion Kross used to be my favorite cult leader, but now he's taken to being creepy backstage and manipulating people and trying to manipulate people. And I guess after Kevin and Sammy get done beating the hell out of each other, because Kevin took it to a step too goddamn far, popping up at that man's house. It might be Sammy and Karrion Kross going up against each other, and since Karrion keep Scarlett with him at all times, okay, like some people keep that thing on them, he keeps Scarlett with him. Sammy, you might need to make some friends with some of the women down to the roster just to keep Scarlett up out your business. Just saying, just saying. But Sean is very much given cult leader, best cult leader. You're calling it family, but it's a cult. It's a cult because what did you promise Izzy Dame to go ahead and turn on Tony D'Angelo and the family? What did you promise her? Let me know. I wonder if Sean is going to become the. I wonder if he's going to become the NXT North American champion. Are we going to see? I forgot her name, but she rolls with um Tony D'Angelo and the rest of the family, Stacks in them. Are we gonna see her and Izzy mix it up in the ring? This gonna be fun. I'll tell you that. This story they're telling with, Tony D'Angelo and the family and Sean Spears and his cult. It's gonna be fun. Just how far are, you willing to go to get what you want? How far are you willing to go as if with Sean Spears to get a title opportunity and basically control what's happening in NXT? And how far is Tony D'Angelo willing to go to not only protect his family, not only protect some of the people at NXT, but also keep his championship? They're gonna take each other to the limit, and I'm gonna enjoy this. And plus, I feel like Sean Spears, if y'all don't know, Sean Spears has his own wrestling school with Tyler Breeze. He's one of those veterans that I would just like to listen to and learn from. Not because I want to be a wrestler, but because I feel like you have a lot of insight on how things work. There are a lot of people like that I would just be like, I want to listen. I just want to listen and learn from you. Not because this is what I want to be a wrestler, but like the way your mind works is like something really like cool. And Sean is one of those people, especially the way they've been building this character. Like, I told you from the jump that man was a cult leader. Because he gave me cult leader vibes, but it's okay. But yes, Jordan is up next. Moose versus Lexus. I kind of want to see this get run back again. That's just me. I feel like we see something different. We definitely see something different if we run it back with them again. I would truly enjoy that. So we got a few more matches. We got the TNA Tag Team Championship match. We do have Lola versus Miss NXT. We have John Evans, Lil Brother. We got Lil Brother and Ricky Saints versus Ethan on my last nerve page. Just play Ethan Page and Wesley. Wesley always doing the most. And then he got his goon squad with him. So it's just like, I hope y'all got them goons with y'all, Lil Brother and Ricky. I hope y'all got, the goons, y'all goons with you, because Wes gonna call them goons on y'all. For what reason? Because he don't like to lose. Oh, they was about to thump on the bus? What is with y'all trying to thump on the bus? I'm glad that with Jordan coming to NXT, they didn't get rid of her music. Like, hit the sirens, let her come out. Hit the sirens, her name come up, let her come out, let her do what she does. I wonder if we're ever going to get like I know they do like the music and the name and everything, or like the nickname, but I want them to bring back like when they put like the videos together for everyone. I love the NXT Women's Division. I want, like, I'm not saying everybody got to pull double duty, but can we get some of the people who are working with the NXT women up there to the main rosters of WWE? Yep. Yep. She that girl. Don't play with her. Because they hungry. NXT Gold. Mm. Ooh. Did y'all feel it? Ooh. Ooh. Talk your shit. Uh oh. I don't do the music. Uh oh. Roxanne, what you doing here? Don't you gotta prepare for the Elimination Chamber on Saturday? Roxanne, I'm not playing these games with you. Don't you got Saturday to prepare for? Ooh. Ain't that your title no more? Uh-oh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Roxanne, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Cause she kinda ate you up with that one. Well, that's not gonna work. She's on a contract. Nah, Roxy two belts don't sound right. Woo! Everybody got a plan till you get knocked out. Okay, make sure don't nothing fall out, Jordan. Keep, all that together. But this is true. Yeah, I'm not playing with y'all in this music. Everybody got planned until they get boop, popped in the face. Mm. Uh-oh. Javon? Y'all better stop playing with Javon. Uh-oh. What I do? Ricky, I'm like, listen, listen, I'm with Ricky. I get y'all be upset all the damn time, but really I get being upset, but all the time, y'all can't just like calm down sometimes. It's got to be continuous. Ooh, y'all just so angry. Okay. Now, Roxanne, I wouldn't have come out there and, pick no fight with Jordan because Saturday, girl, you gotta be, fresh. You no hurt, no match, no nothing. You gotta be ready to go, not injured, no nothing, not beat up into Elimination Chamber. Because this is Roxanne's first time in the Elimination Chamber. So she's never seen it before or been like in the ring, like active. So that in itself is going to be crazy, especially because this is a first timer versus some veterans who've already done this before. You know what? Jordan was like, listen, I was at the top of the food chain in TNA. I did my big one. I I did my big one out there. I'm here now. I want to be here. I think I deserve to be here. When it comes to Stephanie and Giulia, yeah, they're amazing. They're at the top of their game. I was standing between them the other night, but the next time we see each other, we're going to be standing in front of one another because I'm going to take that championship off of one of you. Not sure who. So I'm glad it's not just I want to go against Giulia because she's the NXT Women's Champion. No, Stephanie can get it too. And Roxanne is still talking her shit. She's still talking her sugar honey iced tea. Yes, she did help put, or just in general. Well, I'll say she was one of the women that's like definitely the face of the NXT brand. So she did truly help put that on the map. And she like, this is still my division. Don't get it twisted. Championship or not, this is still my division, and that championship is still mine. Basically, she's under the guise of I'm just letting Giulia hold it for right now until I want it back. And she's very confident about what's going to happen in the Elimination Chamber. Now, I really do hope she can eliminate some people, because if she don't, I don't think she's going to win it, but they could pull a, out of nowhere like they did with us at Royal Rumble and have her win it all. But if she don't, baby, them people about to clown her. They really are. What? When Jordan was like, you gonna talk all that shit to me? You gonna talk all of that to me? Well, let me tell you something. It's a famous saying. Everybody got a lot of mouth and got a plan and see what they gonna do until they got popped in theirs. And that's what she was doing. Now, I'm not sure if she was supposed to do something with Roxanne, like when she had her up on her shoulders, or if it was planned the way, like if it went the way it was supposed to go, where Roxanne gets out of the ring and she's kind of hanging, like that leg is hanging over that top rope. Now that part was crazy, so I hope like the leg and the knee and everything is okay. Javon, stop trying to be nice to these people. You're too nice, little brother. You're too nice. Now, I'm not saying you can't be nice to people, but stop being nice to these folks, especially when they about to crash the okay? Because we love Trick. We love Trick. But he is in a space in life where crashing out is about to be all he knows. And we've been there before with a certain, yeah. And we don't mess with people who like to crash out. I thought the tag title match would be the main event, but okay. No, I think Ricky, Ethan, and Javon and Wesley. I think Ricky, Javon, Ethan, West. I think they're the main event because this is Ricky's first match in NXT WWE. I think that's what we're gonna see, but I could be wrong. I'm actually like, whew, NXT we going by really fast. We're already mostly through what we're supposed to be seeing. I don't know if the tag team match is truly right up next, or if we're gonna see Lola versus Miss NXT. Also, Kalani and Jada are building to their mess. I don't think it's gonna be done by Roadblock. I think they're definitely gonna carry that all the way until Stand and Deliver. They just be like, put this to an end. We got Jada. Oh, 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 baby, that's messy. Jada, girl, that's a messy. Woo, that's messy. That's messy. What we gonna do? We gonna put it right here. That's a messy shite right there. There might be a him in the WWE, but in NXT, I'm gonna show you. You ain't her. Oh, ooh, baby, that's messy. Let me tell you something. That is messy. There might be a hit because I don't know if y'all know. Kalani and in real life, real time, not kayfabe. Kalani and Kalani Jordan, Carmelo Hayes are a couple. So we getting personal with. Oh, Kalani, what you gonna do, girl? What you gonna do? She talked about you, man. What you gonna do? I'm so messy. Chad, I had to mute for a second because you know the Hardys came on, and I'm not. I had to mute this because I'm not about to mute the TV. I won't miss the Hardys. Yes, welcome back. Grew up on them. Was trying to jump off of bunk beds like them. Like obviously, it did not work out for me. I don't have that athletic ability, but yeah, I was one of those kids. I don't care who wins. I just said it's gonna be fun. Now, don't you be out here croutoning people, Jeff. Mr. NXT man, why do you think yelling at Matt like that? Don't you yell at him. Ooh. You gotta stop holding them ropes, sir. What's with the they still got a chance? We know they still got it. They're TNA Tag Team Champions. Ooh. We just gonna wrench that arm like that? You better hope you can use it. It's not stiff in the morning. Mm. I know that back got the hurt after that. Uh-oh. The Hardys are definitely a very decorated. Um, they're definitely like a highly decorated tag team, and then like they have their own successes as singles too. This is true. I know they had to hurt him and his singlet. Matt, get down. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Definitely in control. This better not be no short match. Y'all better eat up some TV time. Talk to the fans. Talk to the people. Slap some hands. Kiss some babies. Sign some shirts or something. Woo! I don't even know if y'all supposed to be doing that no more. And y'all, as you well, let me tell you something. Well, oh, y'all know I don't play with these damn commercials like that. It's an NXT commercial, but I don't play with commercials because y'all always got some music. I'm not trying to get caught up. So caught up, got you feeling caught up. I don't know what it is. The Hardys are eating, but so is like the No Quarter Catch crew. Like they are definitely getting to showcase what they can do, and I feel like win, lose or draw, this is going to be a really good match, in my opinion. Other people will have different opinions, but also you have veterans in there with these new, young, and up and comers. They're, probably will work with them some more. Maybe they'll learn some things. We do need to talk about Queen of the Ring, which is the new movie coming out, based off of Mildred Burke's story and just the growing of women's wrestling back in like I want to say the 40s and the 50s. Yeah, they did try to bury history. I'm glad we're getting a promo for it. Okay, Matt coming in the ring. What you gonna do, Matt? What you gonna do? Oh, we throwing bows. We knocking people down. And oh, child, I know that. Ooh, just you didn't have to beat his head on the top and the bottom turnbuckle. I understand what we doing. Oh, the top and bottom, top and bottom. Who the hell is this coming with a chair? Oh, it's Fraxium. What the hell y'all doing? Oh, WWE just dropped Hardy Boys merch? New Hardy Boys merch? Okay. And I guess from the promo they did on social media, we might be seeing them doing some more stuff. Oh. Hmm. You know what would be fun? If by the time the LWO and the old day, I mean the new day, I mean the old new day, or we could throw them in the mix if the old new day tries to run up on the Hardy Boys down there in TNA, and we get a mixture of LWO, running up on them too down there. Now that would be fun, but that's just a dream. Come on, sir, you better do it. You don't let them run over you. Don't let them run over you. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. I feel like that hurts really badly. Like the whole kick to the back kick situation. He got the headlock in there and he tuning it. He moving around. He got it. You want a turtleneck too? Child, I thought he was Axiom. I thought he had the chest out and everything, baby. He in a skin tone, flesh tone turtleneck. Y'all don't do that no more. Either put on white, put on a yellow, gold type color, or put on black. Don't you do flesh tone turtlenecks no more. Especially when they're gonna be skin tight turtlenecks. I want to ask Jeff Hardy if his hair is blue. It's not. They really. Uh oh. Woo. Was that a reverse stunner? Oh no, Jeff, you were supposed to be. No, he didn't. Jeff was like, I'm gonna take him out, and then I'm gonna make sure I get back to help my brother. This how we do this stuff over here. Woo! Mm. Uh oh, they about to double team Jeff. Oh, Jeff. Not poor Jeff. Jeff said y'all ain't about to beat. Jeff said y'all not gonna jump me. Hey, we love a good whisper in the wind. Last time we got to see that on WWE TV was from Jimmy. And Jimmy been doing it for a minute. Okay, he hit a whisper in the wind and popped back up like who wanted with me. Mm. Well, oh no, see, yeah, should have took Matt out and then Matt wouldn't have been there. Did y'all okay, so for the people in here, did y'all ever see Matt and Jeff singing Shy as If I Ever Fall in Love Again? And then did y'all see that video of Jeff getting his life at Teddy and Crystal's wedding when Jagged Edge performed? Ooh. I like this new look combo. Oh. Now Jeff, where was your antennas? Uh-oh. It was a miss. You got the crouton? He took off the shirt. We about to get a crouton. Well, it's really a swanton, but he said as he's cut, it's turned into a crouton. Mr. Refman, hush. Woo! Mm-hmm. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We love it too, Matt. We love it too. You ain't seen that? Oh, I'm not gonna post it because I don't want to get no copyright, but it's a great video. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, okay, okay. We're giving props, 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 props. Oh hell, y'all not about to get me. Here comes Santino. Santino, make it happen. Santino, make it happen. You're not about to get me. I gotta get. You gotta be quicker than that when it comes to this damn music and the people. I know Jim Cornette is somewhere like, child, please. Okay, he's enjoying the people cheering. Ava, Ava. Uh oh. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Oh no, baby. Oh no. Like I told you, you're not gonna get me. Okay, I could, but you ain't gonna get me with the music. Okay, so we already know what we're about to see at Roadblock. Stephanie versus Giulia, and that's title for title to see who's the champion of all champions. Obafemi versus Moose, and that is for the NXT Championship. And then we got the Hardys versus Fraxium for the TNA World Championships. Okay. Tony and the family have met up. Yeah. Y'all better watch Stacks. He seemed like cool people, but I watch him. I would watch Stacks because he asking the right questions. But you know, you can never be too careful. But I did like the Hardys versus the No Quarter Catch crew. I would love to see the No Quarter Catch crew get another opportunity. LFG. Not this man doing a dance. You know what? Shout out to the people. Okay, they want to see me do my dance. Whole lot of chocolates on your hand. I still have to watch Legends of Future Greats. I got like 2 episodes on the DVR already queued up and ready to go. I just have to be ready for it. I enjoyed the No Quarter Catch crew versus NQCC. Yeah, NQCC. I enjoyed them versus the Hardys. I felt like just because if you're in a ring with the veterans doesn't mean that they're going to get all the opportunity to shine. I feel like the Hardys, whenever you get in the ring with them, everybody gonna get the opportunity to shine. We gonna do our thing, y'all do y'all thing, and we gonna meet somewhere in the middle so we could all have our moments. And that's what I saw. But also, NQCC put up a fight. They were. I wonder if we're gonna see them get opportunities at maybe the TNA Tag Team Championships again, or maybe the NXT Championships. There are places to go. I'm not sure if those two members of the NQCC, if they specifically want to be tag wrestlers or not, or if they were going for singles and just got put together that way. But they really work well together, so I can appreciate that. I wonder who's down there working with them. But yeah, like I said, what we're about to see at Roadblock in Madison Square Garden, which shout out to the Hardys, you're making your return to Madison Square Garden. Back when they used to pop up and do jobs for the people back in the day, early 90s, baby, early 90s. Stephanie versus Giulia, title for title. Who's the champion of all champions? Oba versus Moose for the NXT World Championship. That's right. The Hardys versus Fraxium. The Hardys versus Fraxium for the TNA Tag Team Championships. And then the question is, who are we seeing at Roadblock? Who else are we seeing at Roadblock? Is Roadblock just going to be championship matches, or are we going to see some I want to fight type stuff? Like, Are we going to see Jada versus Kalani? Because obviously those are fighting words. There might be a him in WWE, but I'm going to show you why you're not hurt here. It's just like, oh, we get personal. We're getting personal. What's messy? That's hella messy. It really is. I'm talking about her confidence and how she had lost it now that she lost her championship, and how she cost Jada the opportunity that Carmen got. I mean, she didn't really cost you the opportunity. What cost you the opportunity is you boasting in the corner. That's what happened, and also not paying attention to that man that was outside the ring helping his girl win. That's kind of what cost you. But far be it from me to get in other people's business. I'm just watching. But Jada got personal. I got a feeling like Kalani is going to get personal, and this isn't going to end anytime soon. So I wonder if we're going to see them at Roadblock in a whole, like, I want to fight you type thing, or they're going to say this for stand and deliver. But I do know we have Lola versus Miss NXT coming up. Lola versus Miss NXT. We're probably going to see that, and then we're going to get to the main event. Maybe. I think that's where that's going. Have y'all seen the show Good Cop, Bad Cop with Leighton Meester? I might check it out. And like I mentioned before, so go look up the video of Matt and Jeff Hardy singing If I Ever Fall in Love Again by Shy. That's hilarious. What? Chelsea! She didn't agree to it. You told her to sign whatever so you could get to your massage. Baby, this about to be messy as hell. And first of all, now we know Piper keep a taser. Not Piper got to keep a taser on her. Piper was like, I got a taser. Now, if only I could find my taser. It's messy. It's messy. Chelsea, girl, that mouth gets you into a lot of trouble. Y'all heard that Chelsea, banned wedgies after, what Naomi did to her? Girl, I know she feels some type of way. I wonder who's Chelsea gonna be going up against on Friday. Who that gonna be? But yes, we got Lola versus Miss NXT, and then what's that? We gonna have Zarya and Sol Ruka versus Chelsea and Piper next week. And Chelsea talk about, Piper, what did you just agree to? She didn't agree to nothing. You said sign whatever so I can get my massage. I wonder how long this match is gonna last, cause Lola out here beating on this girl. You know what? I'm surprised we didn't see Lola at the Royal Rumble or see Lola get the opportunity. Surprising we didn't see Lola possibly at like a elimination chamber qualifying match like Roxanne. Teddy Long would have put Jada and Kalani in a tag team match. Holla holla. He definitely did. Or it would have been like, y'all gonna go 1-on-1 with The Undertaker. I can do this dance. Teddy Long was known to either you on one-on-one with Undertaker or you gonna be in a tag team match. Figure it out, because I don't have the time. He was the king of I don't have time for this. Not Corey Graves said Lola Vice is the type to cut your brake lines and post up in the intersection to see what happens. You calling that lady crazy? I mean, it's a good analogy. Mm. Well, at least Ariana is showing that, she got moves. She's no slouch. I wouldn't get no ring with Lola. She like to kick and hit. Oh, Ariana Grace, Miss NXT. You got long legs. Use them. Yeah. No, I'm not doing the music. Girl, you got long legs, Ariana Grace. You should have used it. I mean, this was somebody done got attacked again. Somebody get their ass beat. 1, 2. Who over in the corner? Child, y'all love letting people get beat down. So I was talking about earlier during the Hardys match how they're a super decorated tag team. So let's go over the championships that they have or have had. They currently hold the Fourth Row Wrestling Tag Team Championships. They are the inaugural champions and still current. And the Fourth Rope, I believe that is where I'm gonna look into that, but I believe Fourth Rope is where hip hop and rap and wrestling meet, and that's that company. All Star Wrestling West Virginia ASW Tag Team Championships once, the Crash Tag Team Champions, which is the Crash Lucha Libre company wrestling company, one-time champions, House of Glory, Hog, one-time champions, International Wrestling Cartel, tag team champions once, MCW Pro Wrestling tag team champions once, New Dimension Wrestling NDW tag team championships once, NWA 2000 tag team championship one once, Organization of Modern Extreme Grappling Arts Omega tag team champions twice, and they are the current champions because if I remember correctly, this is their wrestling company. And their wrestling company helped launch the Hardys, Shannon Moore, Joey Matthews, Kristen York, Joey Abs, he was a part of the Mean Street Posse, C.W. Anderson, Shane Helms, also known as Gregory Helms, also known as the Hurricane. Queen of the Ring looks like a really good movie. I think it's gonna be a really good movie. If y'all haven't just like wrestling history, I love the history of just things in general. Like I love the history. Like I love history because first and foremost, I like to be informed about things because those who don't know history are doomed to repeat it. But I've always loved like the history of the things that I really like. So soap operas and wrestling, and we're telling the story of Mildred Burke and the other women who she worked with, and the husband at the time, Billy Wolf. Like y'all really got to get into Mildred's story. Whoo, baby, that's that story in itself. Queen of the Ring. I believe I'm gonna do a video about this, and it's gonna be uploaded sometime, possibly over the weekend because the movie premieres next week, March 7th. And Queen of the Ring, based off of, female wrestler, revolutionary female wrestler Mildred Burke, back when pro wrestling for women was illegal all over the country. And she's embracing all of it. She's learning how to wrestle we're building, women's wrestling, and we're gonna see Felicity from Arrow. She's going to be playing Mildred Burke. Josh Lucas, he's been in a slew of things, like a slew of things. He's gonna be Mildred's husband, Billy Wolf. Tyler Posey is going to be. I believe Tyler Posey is supposed to be Billy Wolf, playing Billy Wolf's son. I believe he's supposed to be playing Billy Wolf's son. Jack Pfeffer is going, like, all these different like wrestling entities. June Byers, Ethel Johnson, Gladys Gilliam, Mae Young, Gorgeous George, Sam Mushnick, like all these different wrestling personalities that you've either heard of over the years. If you're like me, I like to go back and listen to the podcast of the guys who have been in the business for over 30, 40 years and hear them talk about just like wrestling and, you know, how it started, where they were when they were doing it, and what that looked like to where we are now. And if you didn't know, our good sis, okay, Trinity, aka Naomi, she's going to be playing Ethel Johnson in Queen of the Ring. So go check out the movie. There's a lot of good things that are going to be happening. Eddie Thorpe. Yeah. Oh, this is about to get messy. Eddie said, whatever you want to do, let's do it, because just like my people had to, stand it up and do their big one and really had to, you know, do what needed to be done to make sure they were protected. I did to make sure I had my opportunities just like they did. However, even though I had, no, even though I did that, nobody wants to give me my opportunities. And it's just like, well, Eddie, I mean, you did take your own self out to get into a title picture instead of earning it. So there's that. Okay, Ava. Mm. Well, I told y'all that. It Ava just needed to solidify that, but I could have told y'all that. Next week we got Tony D'Angelo versus Sean Spears for the North American Championship. That's next week. We will be here. It is the Mob Boss versus the Cult Leader. And then also next week we got Jada Parker versus Kalani Jordan. And I know it's gonna get personal because Jada got personal, and I don't think Kalani gonna just take that sitting down. Child, who would have thought a fight on the bus would lead to this? And then also next week we have Piper and the Miss United States champion versus Soruka and Zarya. Now that's gonna be crazy because Chelsea talked us up into that. Just basically told Piper, "Make it happen. I don't care. I want to get my massage." Are we here? Are we here? We are here. Let me go ahead and mute because I want to hear what Ricky's new music. I see Wesley and decided he's no longer doing trunks. He's gonna be in pants. Huh. I figured that was Felicity. I know Stephen Amell is proud of her since he did heels. Definitely proud of her, especially because it's not like they're learning to work like you're doing moves that have been around for like almost centuries at this point, but there were some things that weren't around back then that are around now. So you definitely have to work in the parameters of, even though this is a movie about female wrestling, about wrestling, this is also a movie about a timepiece. It's a time period. Now what the hell? So are we not gonna see who's coming out next? Cause y'all went straight. They looked over. Um, Ethan and Wesley looked over, and then we went straight to commercial. Wow, y'all are messy as hell. Y'all are messy as hell. Anyway, I think first of all, I'm going to say shout out to Queen of the Ring and whoever the technical advisors were for wrestling, because I know some of the wrestlers that were on the that are in the movie Trinity, um some of the wrestlers that are actually in the movie are Camille, Tony Storm, Trinity aka Naomi. I don't know if that's I know Jim Cornette is going to be an NWA official in the movie. He's playing Sam Mushnick. Oh, that's so cool. Britt Baker is also a professional wrestler who's in the movie. Um, she is not. He is not. Kind of see actual like professional wrestlers who are going to be in Queen of the Ring, and those who had to like learn how to wrestle. Because you have the ones who know how to wrestle already because they are professional wrestlers. You have the people who have to learn how to wrestle. And then my question is, since this is a period piece in itself, um, do they have to learn how to do this like the actors who are going to be wrestling, not the professional wrestlers? The actors, are they learning everything, or are we just learning everything that was used during that time period? As well as when it comes to the professional wrestlers, are y'all using y'all moves, not well y'all's move set specifically, but the move set for that time period? Or if they're using just the specific move set for that time period. And if so, I wonder if that was kind of like a learning curve. Like, I already know how to do all of this, but now what I would normally do, like for the actual professional wrestlers that are in Queen of the Ring, they already know how to do a lot of these moves, especially because most of these moves have been used for centuries at these points, decades, centuries. Um, they already know how to do these things because they've been trained to do it. Yes, Tony Storm was in a movie. So we already know how to do all these things, but typically we add on to it because either we have it in our move set and then we engineered it or maneuvered it or kind of made it our own. Do we now have to go back to the basics and not forget the stuff that we did, but kind of pull back. If y'all get what I'm saying, like, did they have to be like, okay, I know how to do all this stuff. I also probably, use some of these moves, these maneuvers, some of these finishers as my own, but I've added to it, I've dressed it up. Do I now have to pull back and just go back to the basics and do a lot more selling and registering? And I hit the moves, but I can't hit the moves like I would hit the move. I wonder if, especially because it's a time, like it's a period piece as well, like it's a true story, we're telling the true story of Mildred Burke's life, but it's also a period piece. These are things I need to know. Okay, if I wasn't like, nervous to do interviews with people because I feel like I talk too damn much, which is why this works, and doing watch alongs and me talking and me just thinking out loud works for me. I would want to know if there was a learning curve for the non wrestlers, and then a learning curve for the professional wrestlers. Uh oh. Here comes Javon Evans. Let me go ahead and mute because your boy is bouncy. Okay, I like it. Normally, we're used to the Revolution will be televised and then a slowed down version of his music when he was in AEW. But we got a little sped up version, and instead of the Revolution will be televised, it's like the Revolution is here. Okay, it's now. What y'all gonna do? I liked it. I enjoyed it. Javon! Javon! Pay attention. Ethan. Oh, Ethan is running. Oh, you done hooked up with the Goon Squad. Now you think you okay? Ooh, ooh. Listen, this is what happens when you got a flyer versus a flyer. We just gonna see who could do what better. Like, we know how to do this stuff, but we're gonna see who can do it better. We going high. Yay! Come on, Ricky. What you got for us? Woo! You're not just gonna slap Ricky like that. Damn, Ethan. You know what, Ethan? Maybe you shouldn't have did that. Turn around. Turn around. Oh, well, I'm glad y'all turned around. They rocking and rolling with this match. Rock steady, baby. Oh, we're going picture in picture. We're going picture in picture. Child. Oh, hell, we also on commercials. I know I don't play with the commercials. We knocking people out. Booker, you might want to tell your crew it might be time to go ahead and get from. Well, Ethan, you caught table to the face. I also see, Javon messed Ethan up just a little bit. I saw that band-aid right there. It's giving the Tweebles. Oh, my nose! I should dress up as one of the Tweebles for Halloween. Yeah. I think depending on what they do with Wesley and his little mean streak he got going on now, that he upset, he turned on his friends. I could see him becoming an NXT champion. I could see Javon as a North American champion. See what he can do with that too. But I also like me personally, I get everybody wants to be a champion, everybody wants championship opportunities, but I do feel like if you could really tell a story within your wrestling and with your promos and the vignettes and everything like that, championships will come. I think being able to tell a story with not only like getting a ring and telling a story physically with your body and your actions and your moves, but with your words. If you could tell a great story like that, I think championships will come. And I think with the Ethan and Javon and a Wesley and you know we've seen Ricky do what he does. I think that holds true. Now the question is, if Cody decides to sell his soul, is he gonna tell Ricky forget NXT and come roll with me? That's a good question. Oh, well, Ethan, maybe you shouldn't have came out there fooling with that man last week, cause he over there beating you down in the corner. He didn't put his foot to your face and everything. She got a foot on my face. Mm. He is doing a hell of a job. NXT does well with like commercials and going picture in picture. SmackDown is getting better, but I need NXT to get better. Damn, not here to the sternum. Ethan is just mean. But then again, he's a heel. He got to be mean. And you being mean to little brother does not help us. Ooh. How the hell is that fair? Ref. So you don't see the, okay. Oh, mother. Javon, you okay? You know what, Ethan? I guess being a heel is so much fun. Because what the fuck was that? Wherever that move was and landed him on the top turnbuckle, that back is. This is true. Ooh, overworking the damn back. You bet not. Is this a code breaker? Oh, yeah, very negative. Bad energy. Yeah, I mean, that's what you do. Someone injured, you gotta pick out the spot and you just gotta work it. And currently, they working that back. We may not like it. Are we gonna see Ethan and Wes team up more and just be heels? Just awful. That Corey Gray was bringing up that heifer and how she treated Babyface. That shit's so rude. Move, Javon, move! Oh, damn. They just beat the hell out of Lil Brother. That's so mean. Well, well, well. He not. But we don't care. Ah! Oh! Ricky! Oh, damn it, Ethan. You always ruining good stuff. Ha! Babe, popped you in that motherfucking jaw. Javon, just beat his ass. Beat him up. Wait, no, don't leave Ricky. Don't leave Ricky. Because anybody got time for them heifers that be rolling with Wesley to put hands on Ricky. Don't leave him, Javon. Don't leave him. Don't leave him, Javon. Don't leave him. Oh, hell. Chad, I told y'all. Javon ain't done with that man. Oh, mother. Oh, I hate when they throw the people in the corner. I really thought he had it with the Meteora because he came out of nowhere. But Ricky out here fighting. Okay, Ricky, take a second, take a breath, regroup, think about it, and then come back and work him over. Ref, you see them getting involved. Send their asses to the back. See, we're not to have a conversation with the refs down there. If y'all see the people getting involved, why won't y'all send their asses to the back? I note that I'm still upset from what happened yesterday. Ooh, you ain't gonna be rude to the man because you feel away. Oh, no kick? No kick? Welcome to NXT. Not only are we going to further this story we got with Ethan and Javon, leaving y'all both out there to fend for yourselves because we about to be fighting all over the arena. Ricky also picks up the win and shows up and shows out. Don't y'all have it mid intact? How much time we got left in here? We got a minute. Nah. Javon and Ethan, they not gonna be done with each other no time soon. They still gonna be beating the hell out of each other. He hit him with the Meteora, and I thought that was it, but he hit him with the Rochambeau, and it's 1, 2, 3. What you trying to do, friend? Honestly, this was a good match. I enjoyed it. This is a good match. Oh shoot! Music playing. I don't need these problems. Chow, he showed up. He showed out. He put on a great. Even though it's a tag match, he showed what he can. Just a smidgen of what he could do. To the new folks who are just getting introduced to Ricky Starks. I wonder if he's going to be in a match next week, or if we're just going to get promos or vignettes. But he did that. He did do that. Now the question is, will Ricky Starks be on the is he going to is it too soon for him to be on the match card for Roadblock, or are we going to see him on the match card for Stand and Deliver? Okay, get into it. You better hit it. Yes. You end it right there. He is here. He just showed y'all what he can do. He coming for everything. And we end that. He's solid. Solid as a rock. We enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I hope y'all enjoyed it. We're gonna do more of these for NXT, but honestly, this was a solid show, and they move hella fast with this show. Like, it doesn't even feel like it is supposed to be, because the show comes on at 7. This didn't even feel like it was supposed to be a 2-hour show, because we didn't even make it to 2 hours. It's like a hour and 55 minutes over here. But I enjoyed it. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I think with Kaylani and Jada next week, we are building. Now the question is, are we building to them facing each other at Roadblock? But the story they're telling, or are we building to see them at Stand and Deliver? The Hardys versus NQCC. I would love to see that run back. Definitely want to see that ran back after they face Fraxium. And based off the fact that they just got new merch in WWE, and based off what they said online, we might be seeing them some more times. We definitely might see it. Moose and Lexis King, I want to see that ran back too, because it's just, you had hope. Lexus is an underdog. You want him to win, but Moose is a heavyweight who moves like a featherweight, who real nimble on them feet, and basically whatever you do, he can do better. I can do anything better than you. Child, Eddie and Trick, they just gonna fight it out. Let them hoes fight. whoever whoever cried first or whoever bleed first, that's who wins. And Ricky just, like I said, Ricky gave a smidgen of what he can do because this was a tag match. And yes, we got to see him, but I would love to see him in a one-on-one type thing. And I wonder if they're going to continue this whole thing with him and Wesley, if they're going to start and continue it, or if this was just like a one and done. But I feel like they're going to continue it because Wesley is not the type to be like, oh, you got one up on me? No, ma'am. I can't let that happen. No, sir. No, sir. Um, what else am I missing? Jordan Grace and Roxanne. I thought we would see Roxanne on the main roster sometime, like really, really soon. But I got a feeling like they're going to play out whatever it is between Jordan and Roxanne before they have Jordan go after a championship. Or maybe that plays into the whole Jordan versus Roxanne situation. Carmen did really good tonight. Definitely will probably see her try again to be a champion. I guess they're done with the whole her Asante and Nikita Lyons thing. And then next week we got the mob boss versus the cult leader. So that's gonna be messy. Watch out for Stacks. I'm not saying he gonna do anything, but you know you gotta watch out for people. You can't trust everybody, even the people who's supposed to be your family and the people you work with. I enjoyed this. They move really fast. They are better than like Raw and SmackDown when it comes to staggering commercials because they NXT Raw, no NXT SmackDown, then Raw when it comes to staggering commercials. And then the great thing about NXT and SmackDown is they'll go picture in picture. Raw will not, which sucks because it's just like we miss a lot, but we don't miss a lot when it comes to NXT or SmackDown. But I enjoyed the show. We will talk about some things later. I put up 2 new shorts today, so go check that out. We also, I also went live for Beyond the Gates. I will be going live tomorrow for Beyond the Gates as well. Currently was editing my Sisters recap review from 2 weeks ago. Got to put that up. And then got to record some more stuff. Got a lot of stuff that's coming out, so be ready for that. And then for the rest of this week, when it pertains to wrestling, we got SmackDown on Friday. Saturday, we got Elimination Chamber. And then we start the week all over again and just keep the ball rolling as we go on. But this was a good thing. I liked it. I enjoyed it. And with that being said, don't be like Ethan Page over there upset because you lost your championships, your titles, or you lost something you really wanted, and decide that since you lost your smile, you're gonna snatch someone else's because you know you just that bitter. Don't be like Ethan. Don't be like Ethan. And with that being said, I'll see y'all later. Bye.